Salve omnes, and welcome to Acroasis XIV. Today we're going to be talking about bippity boppity boo, or as I like to call it, the future tense. So let's take a look. First, cognitio. Think about this. What is future tense in English? So future in English is when we say we will or I shall do something. Of course, if you want to compare this with the imperfect and the present tense, let's take a look. So present, I run, I am running, or I do run. In the future, we say I will run. Of course, this is different from the imperfect, which is our past tense, I was running or I used to run. So take a minute and look at how those are different, and then let's take a look at now how this looks in Latin. Now in Latin, we're going to use bo, be, and boo, hence the bippity boppity boo.
Salagadoola, metricaboola, bippity boppity boo. Put them together, and what have you got? Bippity boppity boo.
Review, however, how is this going to look a little bit different from the imperfect that we have learned? So again, taking a look at our verbs in imperfect and present as well as in future, let's take a look and see what we have. So amo is amas and amat, it's present tense, and then we have imperfect amabam, amabas, amabat, and future amabo, amabis, amabit. So imperfect always has that BA indicator, and future is going to have this bo, be, or boo indicator depending on which one you have. So how are you going to be able to remember the differences? Well, future, remember will and be both have the vowel I in it, and imperfect, was and ba both have an A in it, so that can help you remember. And of course, you can also remember that imperfect sheep say ba. So now it's time for the magic formula. Are you guys ready? The first step is to take the second principal part of a verb. Now this is the second form that you see in your dictionary entries, but this is also the one that normally ends in re, the re, that we translate as to whatever. Now, of course, it doesn't always end in re, as you've seen with sum, esse, fui, futurum, but for the most part, it ends in re. The second step, however, is to take off the re, like we always do. Now, once you have your present stem, then you're going to add these endings, bo, bis, bit, bimus, bitis, bunt. So now let's try an example. Culpo, culpare, culpavi, culpatum, to blame. First, which form are we going to start with? Let's start with culpare. Once you take off the re, you're left with culpa. Now we take culpa and we're going to add the endings to it. So culpabo, culpabis, culpabit, culpabimus, culpabitis, and culpabunt. I will blame, you will blame, he will blame, we will blame, you all will blame, and they will blame. Now we're going to take a look at some sentences. Cras cum amicis cenabo, sed heri cum te cenabam, and quando cenabimus miabique. Take a look at these two sentences. Make sure you find the verb, identify if it's future, imperfect, or present, and then annotate the rest of the sentence. After that, I want you to translate the sentence. Pause the video and do this now. Resume when you are ready. Okay, so now let's take a look at the translation for the first sentence. Cras cum amicis cenabo. Cenabo ended in bo, so it was future. So I will dine tomorrow with friends. And of course you can put tomorrow wherever. It can be at the end of the phrase or at the beginning of the phrase, whichever you decided to do. That's fine. The second part of the phrase, sed heri cum te cenabam, has the imperfect tense of cena. So now we have cenabam, I was dining. So, but yesterday, heri, I was dining, cum te, with you. Let's take a look at one more sentence before we translate the next one. So, gloria et fama semper non manebunt. Annotate and translate that one as well. pause the video and resume when you're ready. So now let's take a look at quando. When will we dine, my friend? Kenabimus is here the future tense of kena. Now, when will we dine? Kenabimus ends in we, the mus ending, so we will dine, and quando is your interrogative, when. So when will we dine? Mi amiche, here is your vocative, my friend. Now the last sentence, glory and fame will not always remain. So mane bunt, this is the future tense of maneo. So maneo here, with the bunt ending, is going to have a plural subject. So glory and fame, gloria et fama, are both the subjects of mane bunt. That concludes this acroasis. I hope you have enjoyed. Don't forget to fill out the Google form afterwards, and I will see you in class. Valete omnes.